That's it from us. Now it's time for the news where you are. Good night.
Thank you, Rita, and welcome to our viewers in the Channel Islands. I'm Erin Black and you're watching BBC Spotlight. A proposed clay quarry in King Stainton could be as big as 113 football pitches. The mining company Sibelco wants to reopen and expand an old clay pit to extract valuable ball clay. But campaigners say the proposed 81-hectare site would destroy woodland and be too close to people's homes. Emma Raminski reports.
Ball clay has been extracted from these pits in the Bovey Basin for over 150 years. The owners, Sibelco, say reserves of this type of clay is low and they need to expand. But campaigner Holland Risley says the proposals will be too close to homes and destroy woodland.
There's so many homes along the edge of the proposed site. You're talking 50 metres, 100 metres maybe to the edge of the quarry works. This is a wholly inappropriate location for a clay quarry.
Sibelco have put consultation documents online. They want to expand the Zitherixon quarry, removing 6 fishing lakes and Newton Abbot Rugby Club. Both are currently Sibelco tenants. The Rackahays Lake Complex has been enjoyed by fishermen since the 1920s. The ponds were old clay pits that could be excavated once more.
We've always sort of understood that really, and our lease has always been on that basis. But obviously, I mean, losing something like this, if it happens, would be a very sad thing. But we work very closely with Sibelco, and we've already had plans outlined of a new complex of 6 fishing lakes on some land that they own out sort of between Liverton and Heathfield.
The local MP wants to ensure environmental impact assessments are followed for any quarry expansion, but knows campaigners who are against the development face significant challenges.
Is this an area that has been designated by Devon County Council in their minerals plan? Yes, it is. If we were to stop it, we would need a very, very good reason to do it, and I haven't found that yet.
Is the flood risk a reason?
It's a very valid reason, you're absolutely right. The flooding in Teen Grace back in, was it February last year, was horrendous, and I think there would have been a lot more damage in this part of town had we not seen 1 million tonnes of water go into one of Sibelco's clay pits.
Sibelco run the quarry just behind me. They're very established in this area. When I approached them to talk about the expansion plans, they said they're not in a position to participate in interviews or filming at this stage. They remain committed to engaging with the community through the consultation process and will continue to share updates about their plans as they progress.
Emma Raminski reporting there. Next, Devon and Cornwall Police has confirmed it's dropped an investigation into allegations against 2 Reform Devon County councillors and their election agent about overspending during the May election. Neil Stevens, his brother Tony Stevens and their agent Rob Sheridan successfully cleared their names in a civil case earlier this week.
Oh, I'm greatly relieved that the police have reviewed it thoroughly and they decided to take no further action. The judge made it clear that I acted in good faith. These last few months has been horrific for myself and my family. And I just want to get on and being, as I was before, a good councillor.
Human remains found on 2 North Devon beaches in May have been identified. Devon and Cornwall Police say the remains, which were found at Westwood Hoe and Appledore, were from the same man. Officers say his death is not being treated as suspicious. And Guernsey could soon install its first speed cameras in an effort to make the island's roads safer. Experts from the UK have recommended better ways to manage road traffic offences, with some islanders calling for a review of the 35-mile-an-hour speed limit. Guernsey's political reporter John Fernandez has more.
Lisa Blondell lives on a quiet clo in the middle of Guernsey and walks her 8-year-old daughter to the bus stop every day.
Crossing the road each day is dangerous. Standing at the bus stop is dangerous and it's scary, to be honest.
She wants a review of Ireland's speed limits, but the state say this isn't currently a priority. But there are efforts to make Guernsey's roads safer. An independent report released to the BBC today, which cost the state £55,000, has made 12 recommendations, including installing fixed and mobile speed cameras, introducing a points-based system for driving offences like the UK, and strengthening pavement surfing laws.
I passed my test in Guernsey in October 1988, and the standard of driving in the island since then has gone down considerably. And I'm not just blaming incoming road users, I'm blaming current road users and local people as well.
Chris drives for a living and thinks he's identified particularly dangerous areas.
People crossing corners and tailgating are two of the main ones, I'd say.
Chris and Lisa want to ensure young islanders are safe on Guernsey's roads. And, as the politicians responsible have also agreed to prioritise safety, it's hoped driving on these roads could look different in the future. John Fernandez, BBC Spotlight, Guernsey.
Time for the weather forecast now, and here's Dan.
Thanks, Erin. Hello. We've seen the sunshine develop a bit more readily today than yesterday, and for tomorrow, I think as the high pressure just slowly starts to drift away from us, finally, we'll see a bit more in the way of sunny spells developing. Some clear spells overnight. There are a few showers just a bit close to Alderney, pushing past Portland, maybe just arriving into Torbay and South Devon later in the night. And temperatures dipping to lows of around 8 or 9 Celsius. Tomorrow, still a few showers, might become a bit more widespread a bit further inland, but there should be more in the way of bright and sunny spells around tomorrow, particularly for the Channel Islands. And temperatures with a bit more sunshine, a little bit higher too, up towards 16 or 17 Celsius. The wind's becoming more southeasterly, a breezier day overall tomorrow. Saturday still mainly dry with some sunshine. There will be more cloud building in through the day, perhaps a bit of patchy drizzle later into the afternoon, and then some heavier rain moving in overnight Saturday, lasting into Sunday morning before clearing, then much more unsettled for next week.
Thanks, Dan. That's it from the Late Team here on Spotlight. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.